Hey, welcome to the channel. We're a family of 4 from Perth and we've sold up to travel full-time around Australia in our caravan. This week, a last-minute change sends us deep into Victoria's countryside, and it turns out to be something special. We uncover an inspiring local story, swim in Banjo Paterson's country, take in the coast at Lake's entrance, we head underground again. It's one of those weeks that reminds us exactly why we hit the road. Let's get into it. Thanks to the support of our partners, 4x4 Extras Wangara, JB Caravans, TC Boxes, and Petter's Suspension and Brakes.
You haven't had any of those for a while?
No. No trams either.
No trams, no. I think you're relieved about that secretly.
A little bit, yeah.
How big that is? Woo.
Okay, quick stop at a town called Stratford for about 30 minutes or so into the drive, so still got a fair chunk to go. Quite a pretty little town.
Don't show me with all the wine. I don't like an alco.
We're out of booze, so. RGA.
Yeah. I don't know if you could quite see the view in the distance, but it's beautiful, isn't it? Just like rolling hills everywhere.
The next town out is Sarsfield, and we're just out of interest having a look on realestate.com. We always do that just to see what the property prices are.
It's the property manager and me, like that's how I gauge whether it's a good area or not so great area, just to see what the house prices are doing. But yeah, it's some really nice little houses, and it's in our budget if we ever do relocate. My parents would have a heart attack. But yeah, quite a nice area, isn't it? Quite pretty.
Yeah, so this is the Great Alpine Road, I believe, and it goes through the countryside. It's very, very beautiful. Hey guys. This one's a bit special, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, beautifully maintained grass, rolling hills. This is stunning. Look at that view to wake up to in the morning. That's pretty special.
See at the moment with being short and all that, but
First impressions, this is going to be hard to top.
yeah.
Funnily enough, this is actually a backup option as well. Kate had somewhere already booked that we were due to go to.
In Torlu, I think something like that.
Torlu, we believe, and they've had some issue with water, so I think there might be some sewage works or something going on there, and they've had to basically temporarily close it all down. So this was a backup, but what a backup.
It's pretty amazing.
We've totally scored here.
I think we paid an extra $15, but we get firewood basically for free.
Really?
Yeah, never-ending firewood. So I figured that's probably worth it, because each bag of firewood was costing us, what, 15, 20 bucks, 25 bucks in some places.
We found a bit of a perk about this new location, haven't we?
People are going to think we're alcoholics.
There is a pub walking distance down the road.
We're going there for the food this time, not for the alcohol, but we might have a cheeky drink while we're there.
She says that. Apparently, there is multiple types of chicken palmy here, so I know what I'm having for dinner. Don't know about these guys.
Yeah.
But that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, really taken back by the beauty here. This is going to be a very, very nice stay here for a couple of days. We're not going to want to do day trips, I don't think.
All we've heard is cows mooing, birds tweeting, that's about it really. And crickets. And the horses.
And we've got a few horses as well. So guys, we're at the iconic watering hole here in Buchan. This is the Buchan Caves Hotel. And a bit of history around this one. In 2014, there was actually a big fire that came through the hotel here, burnt it to the ground.
Wow.
There was a lot of community support. They wanted to kind of rebuild this icon of the area. So in 2015, there was actually a massive crowdfunding project that got behind the hotel to rebuild it. and almost 1,700 people donated.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they donated $600,000
to get their pub back.
To get their pub back, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so the following year it reopened, and
Wow.
yeah, obviously it looks a bit different today, but it just shows the power of the community spirit here, which is quite amazing. So
Yeah.
there is a book here when you come in, and it shows some photos of the whole process, you know, the community getting behind, the meeting, agreeing to doing what they did, and obviously supporting the process. So it's really,
Yeah.
really cool. So yeah, I was not familiar with that before coming here, so that's actually really cool to learn about that history.
Yeah.
Apparently it made news in the United States as well. It got that
Oh wow,
far.
that's crazy.
So yeah.
Yeah. And look, we're here on a Tuesday, so it's not very busy at the moment, but it's pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Palmies tonight for us. I have the traditional palmy in front of me. Mum has the chili. There's actually 5 different types of palmies, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Max has got chicken nuggets, so got some garlic bread.
Hey, no, you gotta say that again. It's dynamite.
Dino nuggies from
Izzy's
Max.
hungry. She's straight into dinner.
And Izzy has the half palmy. So yeah, we're looking forward to tuck in. Got ourselves a little cheeky pint as well.
Yeah.
Got to do it. But
The service has been really good. Like literally we only waited, what, maybe 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
This will be nice. Wow, it looks good. First impressions, nice and crispy on the top. This one's got bacon in it as well. We found in a lot of the pubs over here, they offer all these different varieties of palmy. So there's 5 here. I actually saw there was one in the high country that offered, I think it was 18 different varieties
What?
of palmy.
That's crazy.
Yep. So that was pretty amazing. So I don't know, in WA, you generally just get the one option.
You just get
know.
palmy.
Palmy. I'm sure there are a few that do different ones, but
Yep.
over here we see it quite regularly. So I just thought that was really interesting.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
I don't normally have palmies, so it's nice to have a
It's
choice.
very iconic, isn't it, thing to do
Yeah.
in Australia. For those of our international viewers, it's basically
Chicken
chicken, like a chicken schnitzel, but it's chicken coated in cheese and tomato, and then this one has bacon in. It's a traditional.
And mine has chili.
Kate's has got a chili one. It's got chili flakes and stuff in it. So, but yeah, normally it's like tomato paste and also cheese on top, and a little bit of light crumb as well. So, and chips. You can have chips with it.
Yeah, definitely. Good job, babe.
What a nice peaceful morning to wake up to. This is really nice. I think we're going to have a quiet day today before hitting the road tomorrow. We've got lots to see around this area. Very, very beautiful area. There's caves, there's all sorts of stuff. Look forward to showing you around.
Max, what are you doing? Your school stuff. Looking at the nice view.
Not really. There's a big
Well-
barrier.
I know Dad's put up the shade, but you can see the view to the sides.
Yeah.
Max is doing some schoolwork. I'm going to jump on some editing for a little bit. So yeah,
Happy days.
so it's going to be, I think, 34 or 35 today. So pretty warm one.
Yeah, so we'll probably be putting the aircon on soon. We've got a powered site, so it's a win.
Schooling.
All right, it's that time, Max.
I call dibs on red.
It's a bit of balls.
I call dibs on blue.
I call dibs on going first. Tennis ball. Okay, I guess that leaves yellow.
Look!
Oh my
Yes!
god, super fluky. Oh, too
Oh.
much.
Yes!
Could we have the winner right here? Oh, I think she is. Yes, it's definitely a winner. It's Izzy. Hi. Here to come.
Oh my gosh. You guys, you're missing the tongue out the mouth, which he does when he's trying to concentrate. He goes like that when he's concentrating.
Michael Jordan style. Another beautiful day today, guys. We're going to do some exploring. So there's so much to see around this area. So let's hop in the car. This is Jelantopy Road, and my word, it is absolutely stunning, windy through the hills and valleys. It's beautiful. Little pull over here, and there's the W Tree Creek. Obviously more of a stream at this stage. March at the moment.
It is summer, so yeah, a bit dry.
I'm heading to the Snowies now. We're expecting beautiful views. Can't wait to check it out. En route to Little River Gorge, there's a bush track that takes you down. Already getting glimpses of the scenery, it looks very pretty. Bit of a warm one today, sort of low 30s, but it does feel a lot hotter than that. So yeah, plenty of sun cream, hats on. But yeah, this is the Snowy River area, the famous area. Okay, we've made it to the lookout. Whoa. For our WA viewers, this reminds me of Kalbarri in WA. Yep, Max is saying the window. Yeah, so the iconic rock that you sit in and get that photo overlooking the gorges. Beautiful. 400 million years ago, this area experienced significant volcanic action, creating really the start of what you see today. The gorge is actually 4 kilometres long and 500 metres deep. This is actually the deepest gorge in Victoria. Little River Gorge is located in the Snowy River National Park, an area immortalised by Banjo Paterson with his poem in 1890, The Man from Snowy River. Later became a feature film in 1892 featuring Tom Rawlinson. The one I've heard of as a kid growing up. I remember the poem, and yeah, I can see why. It's beautiful, rolling hills. I can hear the sound of water in the distance as well down there running through the gorge. It's just beautiful. Just down from Little River is the river. So we're trying to try and cool down. We're really hot after doing that walk. It's surprisingly steep. And then we're going to have some lunch. Yeah. Found it to the bottom, Max?
Bit hard because there's like paths everywhere.
So we found this beautiful stream down the bottom. There's not much water, but it's enough to just sit in and cool down. I think at the top is better because it's a flatter kind of area. Yeah, so there's always little shallow water holes here that you can sort of sit in. We're just going to one a little bit higher up because the water's a bit clearer. But, yeah, this would be nice.
This area is good.
Oh yeah, that area's good. Oh,
Hey,
nice.
you look yellow from here.
I've been tanning. Snowy River, how good. Look at that. Chicken paella, beautiful. Thank you, Kate. Looks amazing.
Was I meant to be waiting? Because I wasn't waiting.
Yep, so after a busy day exploring today, got a beautiful dinner here and this amazing view, just so good.
You don't get tired of that view.
No, definitely one of the top views, top camps of the stay in Victoria for sure. Absolutely beautiful.
It's going to be hard to top.
It will be hard to top. 2 nights of campfires, that's been amazing. So yeah, it's probably going to be another one. We just had to leave this place. Yeah, $15, unlimited firewood. Pretty damn good.
And that wood lasts forever, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's red gum here that they give you, which is like, if you're not familiar with red gum, it burns really slowly, or once it gets hot, it goes hot for a while, burns slow. So we've had some incredible campfires here.
So apart from a lot of mess, what's happening here, Mark?
Oh, we've got a bit of poached eggs going on for breakfast for the ladies. They love their poached eggs. Kate bought a little plastic thing that we put in the microwave. I'll have to show you some time, but it's a bit of a mess around, to be honest. You've got to put water on the base and then pop the eggs in and spray it with oil. So I'm going to go old school. So we've got a pot here with water. I always put a little bit of
Vinegar?
Yep.
I was like, how long do I leave it before I tell him?
Yeah, I always put a bit of vinegar in there as well, and then yeah, it's just the old school way is easiest. So, and look at this perfect runny eggs for Izzy. So just doing Kate's now, 2 at a time, normally best. About 3 minutes. Yeah.
And how does Kate like her eggs?
Well, she likes the whites done well, but runny inside. So
Nailed it.
sometimes a challenge. Second day exploring. So yesterday was the snowies. Today is the beautiful lakes entrance. So that's where we're heading now.
Yeah, we've had quite a few people tell us to go there. It's meant to be beautiful, so let's check it out and see what it has to offer.
Sounds good.
Yep. And we might also have some caves later.
Yep. There's a few other things around the area which we're keen to show. First stop in the lake's entrance area is the Stony Creek Bridge.
Yep.
A lot of history behind this. Opened in 1888 and actually ran for 100 years. Quite an engineering challenge, crossing difficult rivers and creeks and passing through isolated forest country. Interesting fact here, it says it used to take 22 hours to travel from Barnsdale to Melbourne, so that's quite amazing.
Yeah.
Must have been pretty slow going. But yeah, played a critical role also in both world wars, transporting troops and equipment. Also was used as a hearse as well, if we were reading, so quite interesting.
Yep.
Essentially, rail was the fastest, most modern transport available at the time and was used to transport a whole heap of things, improving people's living standards, goods.
Yep, for the pioneers.
For the pioneers, yeah. So pioneers would come to Barnsdale on market day and leave their groceries, so bread, meat, tools, newspapers, all sorts of stuff was transported on the train. For its day, that's actually quite a big bridge. Keep your eyes peeled on historical markers when you're travelling through Victoria if you haven't already, because there's some amazing finds just on the side of the road. You can pull over and come across sites like this. We didn't know about this one, but if you hadn't planned, you might have missed it altogether. Now that's a view, hey?
It is beautiful.
Wow. Turquoise blue reminds me of Esperance down in WA. Amazing. You've got all these like darker patches of turquoise, which almost looks like, colour dye you put in the water and it's just bleeding. It's amazing. A few people living the dream on boats as well. Just look at that. There's someone right over there. There's like a little beach bay, parked up with their boat. Turquoise, darker blue, then you've got the ocean behind. Final stop of the day, guys, is the Buchan Caves. About a 10-minute walk from the visitor centre to get to the start of the caves. It's a guided tour. We love our caves. Obviously one of the entrance to the caves network here. All right, let's get to it.
Those are two toe bones of an ancient kangaroo. So this kangaroo basically, about 50,000 years ago, this would have been living around here. It's a short-nosed kangaroo and it's extinct today. So more than likely it's died on the outside. It's either got washed through a crack, called like a fissure, or it's got washed in from caves before.
We're a little bit puffed out. Yeah. So apparently these caves were discovered in 1910. Making our way back to the top. Kids are leading the way. For your reference, that was the Royal Cave that we did. There's actually two others. There's the Federal Cave and the Fairy Cave. Yep. So apparently they're beautiful as well, but they're not open at this stage. But to be honest, we probably went in the more less known cave, and it was actually amazing because
Probably up there with all the ones we've seen.
yeah, like we've been in some pretty amazing caves in other places, and this is definitely up there because it's about a 55-minute walk, so it's a lot more of an experience. Gets the heart pumping walking up all the steps as well.
Oh my gosh.
It's really good. Yeah. Woken up to a little bit of fog this morning, guys. Check this out. Where have those hills gone? Guys, our stay here at Grandview Sanctuary has come to an end. Yeah, we were the only people here for the whole stay. So we had this whole beautiful grassed area overlooking the hills to ourselves. It was really amazing. And yeah, for $40 a night.
Power and water.
Yeah, power and water as well. So depending where you set your van up, there is access to power and water. We parked next to the shed here, so we had both, which was really handy. Had a couple of warm afternoons, so we could just chuck on the aircon. And yeah, had the prime posse, I think, overlooking the hills with our fire.
So we could have stayed here at least a week. It's been absolutely wonderful. There's a lot to see and do here, and also as well, you know, you've got so many things in a short drive, and then, you know, if you want to go a bit further, you can also opt to drive. I think it was about 40 minutes to the lake's entrance as well, and, you know, all the areas surrounding, not much further.
Snowies as well, and lake's entrance, as Kate said.
Yeah.
Walk to the pub, you know, the little town as well. So yeah, it's awesome. If you're looking for a nice base to just relax and unwind, but still see things, yeah, we'd highly recommend coming to stay here. Yeah, we've got a reasonable drive on our hands now, don't we? About 4 hours or so.
Yeah.
We're going to make our way across the border.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's another, I guess, little bit of sadness for us is we are leaving Victoria today. Had such an amazing time, lots to see, but I'm sure at some stage we'll sit down and recap our favourite memories of the state.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for now we're going to hop back in the Ranger and hit the road.
I think we're ending the state though on a high, because this was probably one of the best hip camps we've done to date.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yep. Yes, this will be hard to top. I would say it's probably the best hip camp I've ever stayed at, if I'm honest. It's just beautiful. Yeah.
And also, I'm just going to quickly add, having such well manicured lawn to sit on and walk on is a big win for us, because the amount of places we have stayed at and it's been dried out or it's been sandy or, you know, that sort of thing, and you bring all that stuff in. So this was actually a real bonus, wasn't it?
It was.
It was really nice.
I mean, back in Perth, I could never get my lawn looking like this, ever. And that's, you know, watering it and everything. I don't know, like they must have amazing maintenance over here, because just check out this lawn.
It's like a bowling green.
Yeah, it is just, look at that. So we're here at the Buchan.
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 Buchan. Yep.
How's that after a busy day? Oh. Right on its side. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, we do a new video every week, so you can hit that subscribe and notifications bell button as well so you don't miss an upcoming video. You can also check out daily updates across Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Thanks for watching.